Hi Libra, this is your reading for October. I hope you're having an amazing month so far. As usual, as always, my readings are guided and protected by love, healing, truth, and balance. This reading is for you and a noun. So, first card is you. Where is Libra? Here and now in the month of October. Where is Libra when they're watching this video? We got the Knight of Wands. I'm getting a sense of urgency, like feeling like you have to get things done, feeling like you're on a rush, like time's running out, a sense of a little bit of anxiety / short temper and aggression because you really want something. Does it mean that really you're running out of time? Because it's not what I'm getting with this. It's just you. This is you. You feel like you're running out of time, and maybe you are. Maybe you are running out of time with something, but breathe. You got this. I know you really want something. Maybe a new beginning, perhaps with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Or you just want a new beginning for yourself with a new job, a new relationship in general. You want to start a new project. Something wants to come in. Something is trying to come in or trying to manifest itself for you. But there's something here. I am sensing a blockage here. And maybe blockage isn't the right word because there is a lot of action, there is a lot of movement here. So block is not the right word. Sorry, I have something in my face. It's more like we don't need this many. I'm just gonna peek at them now. It's like a change happened recently. A change happened and it's requiring you to see your life in a whole new way. Which can be hard because we can be stuck in, not stuck, but we might not want change. We might want things to be the same because it's safe, because you've gotten used to it, your day-to-day routine. Like, why change that? Because you're growing, Libra. You're growing. Sometimes you have to let people go. Sometimes you have to let situations go in order to grow, because you're growing. Oh, we got another one up right here. Four of Cups. That's what's challenging here, because you know that you're growing and you know that sometimes other people are in their own frequency. And to have to continue in your life and them have to continue their lives, but in different directions, it might feel unfair. It might feel like, well, I didn't ask for this. I didn't ask for this. It might make you feel like you have to say, think, plan ahead, not only with this particular situation that you're dealing with this change of some sort, but with any future situation that isn't here yet, but that you, because of this, you're planning already. Like, well, if this ever happens again, now that I know what I know now, in the future with anyone or with this situation again, with anything, now that I know what I know, next time if it happens, like having to defend yourself in future situations now. Because like I said, it's so unfair. But let's look at why it's happening, Libra. It's happening because, once again, you're growing. And it's growing pains. There's a blessing in all this. Having to gain lessons from the losses. Maybe something else is trying to come in. Maybe the universe or the situation, whatever this change is happening within your life, with something that you really cared about, but thankfully didn't take much of your time. Libra, you're a very powerful person. It doesn't take much for you to really invest your energy. And it's not to say that you give your all to someone very quickly, because if anything, I think you are one of the signs in the zodiac wheel that is really good at reading people and is really good at knowing how to separate emotions with setting boundaries in any situation, right? Like, people might think you're a little cold people might have thought once upon a time in your past that you were cold, or you're very diplomatic, which is a good thing. Being very fair no matter who it hurts. Standing up for truth no matter who it hurts, because you know that that's the right thing to do. You're very good at that. But when you care about something, when you really love something, because you're so good at seeing the truth in logical situations, when love gets involved, it kind of, I don't want to say morphs or fogs up logic, but it kind of starts I don't know what's the right word that I'm trying to find with how logic and love for you, Libra, paints this picture. Because when you love something, you start seeing a lot. You get tunnel vision with what you love, and you could start loving playing guitar, let's just say. You can get tunnel vision with playing guitar, where you see yourself, oh my gosh, you start seeing yourself playing guitar for events. You start seeing yourself opening up a guitar center, opening up guitar lessons for the future, because you love guitar that much. And let's say you just started playing guitar. You only have a couple months, 4 months playing guitar, and you're already seeing all that. And it's not to say that this is wrong. It's just the fact, right? And for someone who is very good at not removing, but separating emotions when it comes up to logic, this can be a little contradicting. Because what if you love something or someone and you start imagining all these things, and then it doesn't work out for reasons that are out of your control. Then we can get back into our very diplomatic, logical self, almost cold, almost, well, you know what? I'm going to use this as a reason to just reaffirm why I am the way I am, why it's better to not invest so much in the emotional part of anything rather than the logic and fact part of everything. Paranoia, fear starts brewing within that conversation, consciously or subconsciously. And on top of that, anything that tries to come in, let's say you were trying to make something work with a person and it didn't work out for whatever reason out of your control, and they're trying to offer you an alternative. Well, I know, or now that we can't be together, or for whatever reason we can't be together, how about we just be friends, or how about we just stay on good terms, or how about I don't know, anything that is not what you want. It's just not going to fulfill exactly how you want to feel. And it doesn't even have to be this, whatever's just trying to come in doesn't even have to be from this specific change of some sort. It can be anything else. Another person tries to come in and tries to talk to you, or anyone, and you're just so disconnected, or so not entirely disconnected, because I do sense dissatisfaction, and that is an emotion. Feeling dissatisfied, feeling even a little sad can cause you to be like, well, I don't even have the want to entertain even the thought, not even the actual action of talking or entertaining anything right now, because I'm just so dissatisfied, right? And maybe that's why you think having to start over, in some sense, having to start over what feels like, is what's making you feel like you're running out of time. It's like, well, now I have to start over. I feel like I've wasted time. Now I feel like I have to make up for the time that I've lost. No, you know that's not true. You being so smart, you know that's not true. It's almost like a way to comfort yourself. Like, well, let me keep myself busy. Let me take care of what didn't work out by overextending myself. You don't have to do that, Libra. You know this. Perhaps you don't know this consciously. But there's a sense of like impatience. There's a sense of even a little bit of anger with you here and now because of how things have happened. But something's coming in. I'm getting that something, either a water sign or someone's going to try to come in and be like, you know what, I realized I took this time that we had to integrate with this change of some sort. And you know, now that I'm looking at the cards, I'm really understanding this energy. I said this change was out of your control, but I think you did have some sort of play in this change. Yes. And it's not to say that this change happened all because of you. No. But people are different. Energies are different all around you. There's no noun outside of you that is exactly like you. Even if you find someone who you think is perfect for you, they are very different than you in ways of how they handle pain, how they handle confrontation, how they handle boundaries and respect and disrespect, right? And vice versa. I don't know, I'm getting that this, you have someone in your life who's gonna try to come back and gonna try to make things work again with you. And you might want to take this. I feel like you will take this, but you need to take your time, okay? Not only mentally, because remember how we were talking about how you're really good at having tunnel vision when you feel something. And we were talking about love when you love something, but really you're really good at having tunnel vision, period. But the universe is clearly telling me here that if you want to make this work, Libra, if you and I'm really getting that you do. I'm really getting that you want to make communication, you want to move quickly, you want to, like, you have plans, you have goals, you have passion within you that you need to let out with action because you care about something, because you want something. And it's towards something or someone who requires emotional intelligence. This person, place, or thing that you want back in your life is there. It's not completely gone, but it's going to require emotional intelligence. And if we stay hypnotized with our tunnel vision of like just looking and not being aware with how we're feeling with what we're looking, just, oh, this feels good, so I'm just going to keep looking at this because it feels good. You have to slow down with that, is what I'm getting with the universe. Like, this situation requires you to be a bit more aware of how you feel and how you make others feel. Okay? And how we affect other people is by not only with the things we say and the things we do, but it's how we say them and how we do them. And that's obvious, but it's very important, is what I'm getting here. You have a lot to offer, Libra. You do. And you know that your shit don't stink. Okay? And that's beautiful. That's good. That confidence. Some people really love that about you. And it's not something that you purposely, maliciously do. It's more like something that you just brews within you naturally and comes out naturally. You just won't stand for disrespect. You won't stand for anything less than what you know you deserve, because you know your value. You know what you bring to the table. And for someone who knows their value so much, and for an outsider who views you doing that, expressing that energy of knowing your value, when you come across as someone who is stingy, and this is from the outsider, okay? I'm not saying that you are stingy, but from an outsider, it may seem like you're being stingy. It might seem like you're being picky. It might seem like you're being just uninterested, thinking you're just too good, conceited, immature, not knowing what you want. All because on your end, you might have a little bit of trust issues. You might have a little bit of trust issues, that's it. Yeah, maybe you don't want to put yourself so much out there. Maybe you don't want to really express how you feel, even though you're feeling, you do see beautiful things, you know, even though you do have this tunnel vision and it's making you see beautiful things with whatever this is, but your trust issues are making you move and say in this way that an outsider, especially if they are a water sign, because they can read emotion, they're just gonna, because you're not communicating your trust issues, they're gonna be like, okay, well, this person obviously just doesn't think, they're not into me, or they think they're too good, or, you know, they're gonna get the wrong idea. I'm getting, you gotta be quick. And I think that's why you are like, you're running out of time, because you know you gotta be quick. And it's funny because we started the reading that way, where I'm like, you're not running out of time. You're not necessarily running out of time, but don't take your sweet time either. Because whatever this is not gonna wait there forever. I sense that whatever this is a second in a lifetime chance. You know how they say, like, once in a lifetime? You got this again somehow. Who was I saying that to? I was saying that to a water sign. I can't remember though. Let's get a dark mirror oracle card here for Libra. What is a shadow here that they need to shed awareness on so that they can heal and move forward with and be unstuck with? We all have a shadow. What is Libra's shadow? One card. Calling the storm. 3-0. You know, when we remember how I was telling you have trust issues, you might have good reasons for it. I'm not saying that you have trust issues for no reason. You might have good reasons for your trust issues, but it's not to say that just because you've gone through whatever you've gone through, when nothing has happened yet, when nothing has given you a reason to start feeding the precaution of what can happen, then why do it? Because it feels safe? Because what if? Because it's better to be safe than sorry? Yeah, sure. But I think you're doing more harm than good at that level, because, and then on top of that, is that really a way to live? Being always on edge of feeling like, you know what, I have to prepare to call the storm. I have to prepare to, because you know you've been through so much. And once again, you're not someone who is illogical or unintelligent. You are very intelligent. We've been through this. You are very good at seeing everything in a very logical way. But before life gives you any reason to, life, a work, a partner, friends, family, before any of that gives you a reason to, like, you have to give them the benefit of the doubt so that you can build trust, right? But that's your shadow right now, Libra. You are constantly you're on the edge of, like, I have to entertain the thought of shit hitting the fan with whatever you're facing right now, because what if it does? Let's get a Lemurian card to help us focus on love and light, to heal the shadow, to heal you, to focus on what you should be doing to move forward with love and light for your heart, for your greatest good here for Libra. We got fire, Solaris Sublime. Did we get another 6? No, we didn't. But you got 2 4s. And you got 2 4s, 1 3, 1 8, and 1 6. 6, 8, 3, double 4. You know, this makes me think fire. This makes me think of the very first card that we got when we started this reading. Having so much passion for something, and when shit does hit the fan, because you threw the shit, or because someone else threw the shit and you, or someone else moved in a very stinky way and you just threw all the shit with it. Doesn't matter. It can light a fire in us to where, you know what, this is why I am the way I am, this is why I see life the way, this confirms all my belief systems, this is why I have trust issues. The universe is saying there's power in that. Yeah, perhaps we're mishandling the power. Yeah, perhaps maybe we're not right now, because you are growing and you are evolving, okay? It's not to say that you're gonna stay like this forever. No. This is coming up as your Lemurian card because it's telling me that this change had to happen to teach you this very thing. That this passion of yours, when shit hits the fan, is always there with you, even when shit is not hitting the fan. Quite the opposite. Except when the opposite's happening, this fire is brewing within you, but you're keeping it in there because of your trust issues. The universe is saying, express it. It's time to express it. I'm hearing the word romantic. If you need to show how romantic you are, then do it. If you need to show how devoted you are to a job, then do it. Like, don't be afraid to really show this second chance in a lifetime. Show it that you really do have this passion within you, and you can really handle anything that life throws you, because you can handle it. Because you're super good at removing your emotions from logic. Not a lot of people can do this, right? And letting it fuel you, move you forward. giving you more energy somehow to just move forward. There's still a little bit of tweaking that needs to be done here, but you'll do it, and you are doing it. I'm proud of you. Take your time, but don't take forever either. I know that's so contradicting, but you know when the time is right, and when you don't. If you're just like, I don't know when the time is right, I don't know when to do, like, sit with it, sit with your emotions, and if your emotions are telling you right now, just do it right now, say it right now, or start right now, then do it. I have a feeling like it's overdue, if anything, to really show the fire within you, the passion within you, in a healthy way. I hope this helped. I will talk to you guys again soon. Thank you so much for being here. You are loved.